A New York Times CBS poll is out on possible presidential candidates in 2016, and wow, did everybody fail. So the Republicans, as usual, are the village idiots. Their number one guy that they want, Jeb Bush. All I have to say to that is LMAO. You want another Bush in office? Why don't you just cut out the middleman and say you're in favor of a monarchy, or you would like a tyranny? You vote for the same family every single time. What's going on here? This is craziness. But I'm also so disappointed in the Democrats because the results 100% come from ignorance of the news and the facts. So who didn't do well in the poll? Elizabeth Warren. Only 22% of Democrats said they wanted her to run, and 56% said they didn't know enough about her to decide. Now, that's partly the media's fault, but I also blame your run-of-the-mill Democrats for that. You should probably know if you care at all about politics, but they don't. Only 22% of them said they wanted her to run. That's very upsetting because she would absolutely be a fantastic president, and she actually cares about the American people. All right, Joe Biden, 42% wanted him to run. He was about even with the amount of people that didn't want him to run. No surprise there. Everybody just views him as the vice presidential kind of guy, not the presidential kind of guy. And he's 112 years old. And how many wanted Hillary to run? 80%. A crushing victory for Hillary Clinton. Now, this is why I'm most upset, to be honest. And my message to Democrats is Hillary is not a progressive. Don't be fooled. You know, she's had her moments, and just like pretty much every Democrat, she's clearly better than Republicans, but that doesn't mean anything. That's like saying you're the tallest kid in kindergarten. That doesn't mean anything. You're still relatively short because you're in kindergarten. So she's still incredibly corrupt. She's not looking out for the people. She's certainly not an actual progressive. And in fact, I'll prove to you where her allegiance lies. Here are her top 3 contributors. Okay, these are people that gave her money when she was running for different offices and when she was doing what she does from 2000 until 2014. Okay, her top 3 contributors. JP Morgan Chase and Company gave her $646,594. Gee, do you think she's actually going to do something in return for that money? Or do they just give it to her out of the kindness of their hearts because they like her smile? No, she has to do things for that money, okay? JP Morgan Chase. Next, Goldman Sachs, a company full of criminals. Literally, I'll get to that in a second. They gave her $711,490 from 2000 to 2014. That is incredible. Now remember, Goldman Sachs, what did they do? Well, during the leading up to the financial crisis and the subprime mortgage crisis and the Great Recession, they were some of the biggest criminals. What they did is they would tell their clients that they have these fantastic packages that they're going to make a lot of money on. Those are the subprime mortgage packages. So they would sell them to unexpecting people saying, you're going to make a lot of money off this, so invest with us, give us a lot of money, and it's going to work out. You're going to double your money, or however they made the sales pitch, okay? Then they would turn around and place bets on that product to fail. So it's just a clear case of fraud. They're selling the product as if it's fantastic, and they're saying they know it's fantastic. Then they turn around and behind their backs, they bet that the product's going to fail. So they make money both ways. They make money off the suckers that they're selling the shitty product when they know it's shitty, and they make money off the bets that said that the product was going to fail. Okay? How many people got in trouble for it? One person. And it was the fall guy, essentially, the scapegoat, because he had the most egregious emails that were easily trackable on the issue. What's his name? Fab something. But everybody else who was criminal got away with it completely. And they were giving money to Hillary Clinton. So it's not a surprise that the Republicans and the Democrats look in the other direction when shit hits the fan. Okay, also, Citigroup, biggest contributor to her in that time span. They gave her $779,427. Again, what do you think is going to happen when Citigroup gives them that money? Oh, would you look at that? Everybody gets bailed out. Everybody gets hard-working middle-class taxpayers' money when they need it more than the banks do. And the banks, it was capitalism. They made bad decisions. They should have failed. They should have had to take their medicine. But no, the Republicans and the Democrats are looking out for them, including Hillary Clinton, because they were paid by them. Now, you think that's bad. How about her career total in contributions? that she got from everybody throughout her entire political career since 1989. So from 1989 until 2014. Well, this is amazing. We're talking here about Wall Street, lawyers, real estate companies, commercial banks, finance companies, insurance companies, lobbyists, etc., down the line. You ready for this? Total receipts. $328,339,498. Holy fuckballs. What is going on? You cannot find a more corrupt politician in the country. Or actually, you can find politicians who have taken more money than that, but they're all in the same category. They're all just corporate whores. They're going to do whatever Wall Street wants them to do, whatever their donors want them to do. Who anywhere can say, yeah, I'll take $328 million and not do anything in return for it? No, you're going to service those people who helped you out. I scratch your back, you scratch mine. That's how politics in America works. So are you sure it's a good thing to vote for Hillary Clinton? Are you sure 80% of you want her to run? She's not going to represent you. She doesn't give a shit about you. She is Barack Obama's third term, and maybe even worse.